was mostly my father that was doing the investing, and he would say, "Sit down, we're going to tell you what you bought in the last little while." I don't know whether this is the case with our next guest. Brandon Fleischer joins us. He's the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Financial Bulls. Brandon, great to have you here on the show.
Thanks. Great to be here.
The Financial Bulls is a website, really, as much as anything. But tell me about your investment background, if you will. Do you have any?
Well, my parents are not investors. I guess I found investing by myself, basically. In grade 8 math class, we did a little stock game where we had to pick a stock. This didn't get me fully into investing, but it gave me a start. I basically, from there, I grew on my interest on investing, and then I got a book by Peter Lynch, One Up on Wall Street, and I think that got me really into investing, and it's where I get a lot of my investing style from.
Did you start with your own money?
No, I started actually on a virtual stock exchange where you trade with fake money, and that's how I was able to gain my parents' trust to be able to invest some of their money.
Okay, and then they gave you a few bucks to get you started, and you did well.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first stock you actually bought?
Yeah. The first stock I bought was the VIX, the Volatility Index.
Oh.
And it's actually a funny story. I bought it, and then at 3:59, a minute before the markets closed, I sold about even because I was too scared, and then the next day it opened up 10% higher.
So you missed out on the opportunity of a 10% run.
Yeah, but I was able to learn from that. And
what did you learn from that?
To not get scared out of your investments if you think that they'll do well.
Okay, so how long do you typically hold on to whatever you invest in?
Typically, probably in a few months.
And what are you buying? You've had tremendous performance. In your note, you say over the last 14 months, you've effectively doubled your money. What did you buy?
I buy mostly small to mid-cap stocks. So I'll usually be around $500 million market cap or around there. And then sometimes I'll invest in bigger companies, but I usually try to find companies that are growing, and I also try to look for companies that have turned around and went from not making money to being a profitable company.
Okay, so then, there are all kinds of financial professionals out there trying to do the same thing. And they get all kinds of research. Where do you get your research?
I do my own research. I will look at the investor relations website of every company I look into, and I will look at their, for me, I look at the balance sheets and the fundamentals more than the charts and the technical stuff. So I'll look at the balance sheets, the earnings reports, the Form 4s to see insider trading, and I'll, look at all those factors to do my research.
Okay, and have you got other people joining you now as well?
Not in my own personal investing, but for my website, I have around 40 students who contribute content and ideas to the website, and these are from students from 10 different countries across the world, so it's very diverse, and yeah.
Brennan, are these people actually running money then?
Some of them. All of them are interested in investing, and if not investing real money, do virtual investing.
And are they all high school students, or do you get some university?
Probably half and half, high school and university.
Okay. Which market do you like right now the best? The American, the Canadian,
American.
Europe? You like the American. Why?
Because I think I like it because that's the one I watch most. I typically will invest in the NASDAQ or American markets.
And do you use screeners to know which stocks to buy in before you actually do the research, the fundamental research on the balance sheets?
No. What I usually do to find my companies is whenever I'm out or anything, and let's say I'm looking at a cup, I'll look at the company that made it, and I'm always trying to look for more companies, and I'll see if they're a public company, and then I'll do research on them.
Oh, that's the Peter Lynch approach. If he's buying running shoes, he goes out and tries on a pair, kind of a thing. Okay, what was your best stock that you ever bought?
My best stock that I ever bought, I'd say I bought a stock, Interactive Corp. They own, if you know, actually a wide portfolio. They own College Humor, Tinder, a lot of dating sites. They own a lot of stuff, but that was one of my first investments, and I actually, the day after I bought them, they went down 12%. So what changed was their revenue went down a little bit, but their profits went up. So I ended up doubling my position in the company, so that by the time they went back to where I bought them, I'd be up 6%, and I ended up getting out up 30% after 2 months.
Brandon, well done. Hope you keep that streak alive. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
Brandon Fleischer.
Thanks for having me.
The President Chief Executive Officer of the Financial Bulls. Go to the financialbulls.com. Interesting reading in there as well.